Well, how y'all are? It's your native Flor-xan again, and today is day 2 of cooking crab. Now, I posted another video the other day of where I'd come home and I had some crabs in the crab traps and I decided to pull them out, and I went ahead and did a video on boiling them. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll post a link to it in the description of this video. But today is day 2 and I'm going to show you what we're going to do with the claws and the biceps of the crab, so stay tuned. Alright, so last night by the time I got done cooking and everything, and you're getting home from work, really just didn't feel like eating a bunch of crabs. The wife had come home and already fixed something else to eat for supper, so I went ahead and shelled the crabs, but I kept all of the claws, put them in a bag, put them in the fridge overnight. And then now today I'm cleaning them up. And so you got the claw right here, his elbow and his bicep. And so I showed it in the other video, but I'll show it again. What I like to do, well, that one come right off of there. So, but I like to take that off and then take this claw and pop it just a few times. And this one here, I think is off of one of them crabs that might have molted. Wasn't far from molting, and so the shell's not totally full of meat. But that's okay, it'll still eat. So we're just going to crack that shell off of there and get down to what we call a crab finger. Now, I've eaten these in restaurants. Not all restaurants serve these, but I like getting them. They're good to eat, and I really enjoy them. So I decided I'd take all these and just make us up some. Man, this one here, this must have been the other claw on that crab. Wouldn't you know it, I cleaned all them other ones, and I saved these two to show y'all how I do it. As soon as I get to cracking on them, I wound up with two of the worst ones to do, but that's okay. Y'all get the idea. And so we got that one there. I got a few other ones here. That was a big honker right there. But I'm going to clean up this mess right here. And the next time you see me, I'm going to show you how I'm going to bread these up. And then we're going to fry these and make us some crab fingers. Alright, so what I got here, we got our crab fingers and our biceps that we shelled. And I got some, this is Louisiana fish fry that is already seasoned, and I like using it on fish, on any kind of seafood that I'm frying. I pretty much use this here. And so we're just gonna kind of dredge these around in there, work them around, get them coated on there real good, and then we're gonna put them on our self-cleaning plate here. Once we get them all breaded up, then I'll set the fryer up and then we'll go to frying them, so stay tuned. Alright, so while we're waiting on the grease to heat up, I'm going to tell you about this little fryer I got right here. It's a Tefal Easy Clean Compact, and I just wanted to show you too because I really like this thing. What I like most is you can take and it'll filter your grease into this bottom container here. And that way when you get ready to cook again, you just take that out, dump your grease back in. It's already filtered, it's clean, and you can get right back to cooking. And then the basket, the lid, and the side here is dishwasher safe, so if you want to wash it in the dishwasher, I normally wash it by hand, but you can put it in the dishwasher and it works real good. So I just wanted to show you that. Now we're waiting on this light. When that light goes out, then we'll be at 375 and we'll be ready to cook these dudes up. Alright folks, so the light's out, time to get cooking. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these and kind of daub them back in that fish fry, tap them off a little bit. Now, I'm not going to overload it, but as you can see, that moisture is kind of soaked into that bread, and that's why I'm putting them back in here and that'll help us get a good coat on there. I don't want it heavily breaded because I prefer to taste the seafood, not the breading. But I do want a good enough coat on there to where it totally encapsulates these crab fingers here. So we're going to bread a few of these up, get them down in that fryer, and then we're going to cook them to a nice GBD. Let me grab a few of these biceps here. Y'all didn't know a crab had biceps, did you? They sure enough do. I don't know what else you call it. It's in the same part as my bicep. Alright, so again, I'm not going to overcrowd it on this. I want to show y'all what we got here. So we're going to release into the grease and let them cook up. Alright, so they've been in here a little bit less than a minute, I would say. And now, since they're already cooked, I wouldn't go for a real dark color on them. I'm going to go to this color here, because I don't want to really overcook it. Again, we've already cooked this crab meat. So let me show you what I got here. So I didn't go real dark with it. We're going to drain these off a little bit, and then I'm going to put it in a self-cleaning pan that I got a little bit of paper towel down in. So I'm going to keep going on these and let them cool a little bit, and then when we come back, we're going to try one and see how we did. So alright folks, here it is. Got them all cooked up. Nice GBD. They look good. They smell good. And I already know I ate a bicep. They taste good. So again, I just wanted to show you something that you can do with some of your claws or whatever. If you got the time or you want to do it, these make a good meal, make a good hors d'oeuvre if you're doing some of that fancy stuff and you want to serve hors d'oeuvres or whatever. But it got me to thinking while I was doing this, I still got quite a bit of body meat, and I think I got about a pound of it. So while the fryer's here and hot, I think I'm going to do one more for you. So hang around if you want to see what I got in mind. Alright folks, so we're experimenting here. And so I dug around the house seeing what I had. And you know, typically when you make crab cakes, you would saute up some onions and peppers and put that in a mix with some breading, some mayonnaise. Some of them use eggs as a binder, and so on and so forth, and you either bake it or you fry it. And so I kind of got to thinking, I have a pound of lump crab meat, and I know it's a pound because I got curious how many pounds or how much I had from the 12 crabs I did yesterday. So I got about a pound of that, and what I've taken is I got about a half a cup of these Parmesan breadcrumbs, and then I took a quarter cup of panko, and we're going to add this to it here. And then I was going to do about a half a cup of this Duke's mayonnaise, but I found our garlic aioli, so I think I'm going to use a little bit of that. And just to add a little flavor to it. It's probably enough. Stuff's kind of strong. Come on now there. Alright, close enough. And so we're going to put this in here, and this mayonnaise and this aioli is going to serve as a binder. So we're just going to throw that dude off in there. It's an experiment now. I don't know how this is going to work out. I just got to thinking and digging and looking, and so we're doing this together right now. Alright, so And then since it's crab, I'm gonna add a little bit of crab boil seasoning that I keep in this here. And then I figure while we're at it, I'll put a little shot of my homemade datil pepper sauce in here. That ought to be good right there. Alright, so I always make a mess. If you notice, I wash my hands a lot because I'm always making a mess and getting stuff all over my hand. I can't stand it. So we're going to take a spoon here. Now you don't want to mix this real hard. You kind of want to be gentle so you don't break up all your crab, but you do want to make sure that you get all this incorporated good. And we're going to take a look at this. We might need to add a little more of this or a little more of that to get it the consistency I want, but I want to be able to patty this up and then drop them off in the fryer here and see how it turns out. So I'm going to keep working on that. I can already tell right now I need a little more mayonnaise in here, but I'll keep working on this, and when I get back to you, we'll start making some patties and start cooking these dudes up. Alright folks, so I got it mixed up, got it down. I didn't want it a real wet consistency. However, I did add another heavy squirt of mayonnaise to it and a little more aioli because it was getting a little too dry. So I'm taking this and I'm balling it up, just using my hands here, about the size of a golf ball, and I'm pressing it flat like so, and then I'm gonna roll it in that fish fry that we was using earlier, and then grease. I think my light just went off. So I'm going to get these other ones going here, but now these, because of what we did, I'm probably going to cook these till they're a little bit darker than we did them crab fingers, but hey, we'll try it out, man. This is real life cooking with me right here. I guarantee you, if it was just me and the wife and I wasn't doing this for YouTube, you wouldn't have saw that measuring cup. I'd have just thrown stuff in a bowl and went after it. But I'm trying to get better at that. But we're gonna go ahead and drop these in, let them cook, and then I'll show you the end result here shortly. All right, folks. So we got them all cooked up, and I actually made quite a few. I did some a little bit bigger just to try them out, but I think they come out all right. They're not real stiff. They're a little loose, but that's kind of what I wanted, because again, I don't want to taste a bunch of bread, and I want to taste the crab meat, and so that's what it come out to be right there. And so I set these aside to try to let them cool, so hopefully they're not too hot. Let's get a bite of that dude right there. Ain't bad. That'll eat. Let's throw a little of that homemade datil on there. That's good right there. I'll keep a fat man fat. So my point in showing this is because, you know, I had all this extra stuff, didn't really know what I wanted to do with it, and I got to thinking, you know, a lot of people probably like me. You just come home, you just grab stuff out of the pantry and then throw something together. So with the crab, it was just this easy. Is it perfect? Is it restaurant grade? Is it the best thing in the world? No, but it'll eat. So if you want to try it out, maybe some of y'all wrote down what I did. I don't even know if I remember what I did, but just try stuff out, man. That's the whole fun part about cooking, is trying new things, experimenting with things. You know, I do that all the time. I don't measure a whole lot. I just throw stuff together if I think this will work, if that'll work, or whatever. And just throw something together, and if it doesn't work out, so what? You're the only one eating it. Try it something different the next time. So again, I appreciate you watching. If you like the video, hit that like button for me, please. And if you want to see more videos from me, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll get notifications whenever I post something. But other than that, I got a mess to clean up here, and I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you, and say hello to your mama and them.